And welcome to the NASCAR Xfinity Series Alsco 300 from number 88 Hellman Chevrolet. And on lap 1 on the restart, we're going to go by Myatt Snyder, 31 for position. Then into turn 2 down the backstretch now. We are in the top 20, well, we're still 24th, so we try to get in the top 20 now, which we do for the moment, going by Myatt Snyder. Then we move all the way up the track, almost hitting the zero of Jeffrey Earnhardt. We drive our way in the top 20, then we hit Myatt Snyder. Pretty significant contact right there, but he saves it and continues on here on lap number 2 as we are now in the 19th place. Then lap 2 we move up into 18th as we will go by the 6th of Ryan Vargas, having another solid run. In the lap into the corner, we make a pass for 16th, sending it on Sam Ayer, Timmy Hill, using them both up and taking that position. Then on lap 3, make a pass for 15th, going by the 51, close by putting him in the wall, and all around he goes, and we spin Riley Herbst to the big accident, myself and Herbst around the big one, strikes at Kentucky, and that gives a caution, that gives the 16th Carson Hocevar the stage 1 win. Then on lap 5 on the restart, we are back here in 16th, and we try to take 15th from the 19 of Timmy Hill, which we will for the moment. Trying to survive after we just spun ourselves at the end of the stage. And in the corner we go underneath Tony Bradinger for 13th. And then Corey Heim running 8th. We send it to try to get by him, and we really use up Corey Heim too much in a row. Goes to 20th Corey Heim hard into the outside wall, and he pulls down into LaBay. No yellow. Corey Heim loses all his track position, and he is destroyed. Actually, that does bring on yellow. So on the restart here, we jump from 9th all the way up to 7th. 3 wide, passing Brett Moffitt and Sheldon Creed. And we go in the top 5, going by Justin Allgaier and Justin Haley, having a really good restart. 4 positions gained right off the bat. Then the 3 and 4, we get into Landon Castle, trying to make an aggressive send. And we can't get through Wuji's bumper, so Castle goes sideways. We wash up the racetrack into Alfredo, goes hard into the wall, into Justin Haley, and they keep wrecking the big one, strikes again here at Kentucky. And that gives Jesse Owuchi the stage 2 win after a huge accident strikes. And on the restart, we restart in 3rd and go by Clear Allgaier and Moffitt, and we get the bumper to Owuchi, and around goes Owuchi. Too many bumpers and hard into the wall for Owuchi. And there that lap we try to block the 18 of Trevor Bayne, but we can't, and then we go to the outside, and Sheldon Creed gets loose, and around goes Creed right in front of us, stacks myself and Timmy Hill up. Allows Ben Rhodes and Ryan Vargas to try to make the pass. We make Rhodes check up, but Vargas and Bradinger. Vargas does go by. We managed to block Bradinger a little bit. Then she will go by as well, and we'll drop down to 5th. And then the lap, we will use up Bradinger. Around goes to 22. Tony Bradinger saves it. So does Ryan Vargas. Incredible saves from those two, and that gives us some room now up in 3rd place as Justin Allgaier and Trevor Bayne duke it out for the lead, with Trevor Bayne eventually prevailing. Then we will take 2nd here from Allgaier by hitting him, and contact. The 7 will save it. We will take 2nd. And here lap 17, we're going to make a pass for the lead because in front of us, Trevor Bayne's going to blow a tire. And there goes the 18 hard on the outside wall, and he will DNF with the blown tire then from the lead. And then Creed, back in 32nd, blows a tire. And that would be the end of his day. Unfortunate for him. He was having a really good run, just like Trevor Bayne, but he is out of this race now. Now lap 23, Carson Hocevar jumps into 4th because cars are pitting. On lap 23, Tommy Joe Mars makes his way up into 10th, so now we will cut to the full replay, cut to the end of this race. So basically, the story is here. We made a pit stop with 3 to go. And so after that pit stop, we would move forward into the lead, and we would be racing the lap car, Matt Mills. So I was appreciating the way he blocked it. So we dump Matt Mills, around he goes. He wrecks hard in the outside wall, no yellow, as we come to take the white flag. So then we fast forward to when we take the white. And now we run around this track for the final time. Here at Kentucky in the lead over Justin Haley after a great pit stop for half a can of gas and 2 right side tires only. And so we come through 3 and 4 for the final time behind Joe Graff Jr. in the 07. And we come through to win the Alsco 300 at Kentucky. The final race results: myself, your winner, Justin Haley, runner-up, Quinn Howe 3rd, Tony Bradinger 4th, Carson Hocevar 5th, Josh Berry 6th, Ryan Vargas 7th, Alex LeBay 8th, Timmy Hill 9th, and Tommy Joe Martins with a nice top 10 run. And then Rhodes, Castle, Brown, and Andretti Heim in the top 15, Sam Mayer, Austin Hill in the top 20, Allgaier finishes 23rd, Riley Herbst 25th, Brett Moffitt down 31st, Jesse Woody 34th, Sheldon Creed 35th, Trevor Bain 36th. Will Fishers with 3 of the best cars on the day. Now review the point standings after the 11th race of the season. We extend our points lead even further to 150 over the 11 of Justin Haley, then Corey Heim, Tony Bradinger, Justin Allgaier, Sheldon Creed, Carson Hocevar, Trevor Bain, Brandon Brown, Jesse Woody, Brett Moffitt, and Ben Rhodes all above the cut line and in the playoffs on points at the moment. And first we're out being Sam Mayer, Riley Herbst, Landon Castle, and Ryan Vargas. Austin Hill 17th in the points, Josh Berry is 18th. And Timmy Hill is down 23rd, still trying to recover. And now we're going to head to Victory Lane to celebrate with the crew. The fastest lap of the race will go to Brett Moffitt with 31.009. Then we led the most laps, leading 10 laps here at Kentucky. Then on the move was Quinn Houff from 25th to 3rd with 22 spots. A nice drive from Houff. And a tough break going to go to Sheldon Creed. Start second, finish 35th, minus 33 spots. And now we head back to see the playoff grid. Now we're back to see the playoff grid, where this is top 12 at the end of the race. There's also myself, Justin Haley, locked in the playoffs on wins, and here's everybody else. And then Sam Mayer, 17 points below the cut line. Riley Herbst, 25 points below the cut line. Landon Castle, 26 points below the cut line. Ryan Vargas, 44 points below the cut line. And Austin Hill, 58 points below the cut line. Now after this burnout, we go to the NASCAR Cup Series Geico 500 from Talladega. And I will see you in that one. Kentucky, after we have won the Alsco 300 in a late stage turn of events that I did not expect. I don't think anyone else would have expected, where Trevor Bain blows a tire in the lead early in the final stage, and then we take the lead from him and we drive away with it until pit stops, and we come down, get half a can of fuel and right sides only on a clutch pit stop that put us in the lead, and we just held on for the last 2 laps and won it here at Kentucky. And Justin Haley, second, our season championship rival all year long, will come up short to us once again here as we get ready for the best part of this burnout here. Because after this burnout, we will have the NASCAR Cup Series Geico 500 from Talladega, and that will be exciting. Can we get Super Speedway redemption? Or can DEI go back-to-back Super Speedway wins? Can maybe Dale Jr. win it this time? Or can Michael Waltrip get another one and save himself from falling below the top 30 in points? Now here we go. The final part of this burnout has begun. And now I will see you when the NASCAR Cup Series has a Talladega for the Geico 500.
We want to control everything.
Get yourself a deep breath, get your mind right.
Depend on what we know. Predict what we can. Expect the unexpected. But sometimes, we can't. And so, we experience the uncomfort of chaos.
Easy, easy.
The pace quickens.
My heart rate's at 130 right now.
Pressure tightens.
This is about the time all hell breaks loose.
The magnitude of every twitch, each blink, and one lapse of judgment can cause this.
Trouble! Car hard in the wall!
Holy graveyard.
In a season of unpredictable outcomes,
8 winners in 9 races.
we now find ourselves at the most chaotic, uncertain stretch of asphalt possible. It's Talladega.
Welcome to the Geico 500 on Fox. This most unpredictable season comes to its most unpredictable racetrack, where putting yourself in position to win is the hardest thing to do, because in 5 of the last 8 races, there's been a final lap pass for the lead. Ricky Stenhouse took the lead for the last time just after the start-finish line on the final lap, while Ryan Blaney, going into turn number 3, drove his number 12 to victory. Brad Keselowski up in the middle of turns 3 and 4 made the pass for the win. And Eric Almirola, much the same. Denny Hamlin did it a little differently. Did it kind of Ron Bouchard style, right in the tri-oval, where the start-finish line would have been at Daytona. But then there's that big land rush to the line, and that's how it ended up. So welcome back to Talladega. We have no idea what's going to happen next, but we know it's going to be exciting, and you're going to love it. So, Clint, do you want to be the hunter? Do you want to be out front, or do you want to be maneuvering things from a position close enough to win? Brad Keselowski will start 10th. Let's meet our drivers with the Geico starting grid. Denny Hamlin won here last fall. He has earned the pole position due to a matrix of point standing. Last race fastest lap and last race finish. Joey Logano, 3-time Talladega winner. Martin Truex Jr., 3 Xfinity wins here, and William Byron, top 10 in the last 7 races. Alex Bowman, last week's winner at Richmond, and Christopher Bell looking for a top 15 superspeedway finish.
Yeah, in row 4, Ryan Blaney's won 2 of the last 3 here. Chase Elliott won in 2019. That's your row 4. Row 5, Kyle Busch, last superspeedway win in 2008, but we just talked to him, 5-time winner here, Brad Keselowski.
And here we got Austin Dillon at famous number 3. Boy, we've seen a lot of magical moments out of that number. Outside of him, Kyle Larson. Next row, we got Eric Almirola and Matt Dinbetto. Both of these guys need a win, in my opinion, to make their way into the playoffs. Look for wild things out of these guys.
Row 8, Kurt Busch with a Daytona win in 2017, and Kevin Harvick won here in 2010. Ricky Stenhouse, 2-time superspeedway winner, and Ross Chastain. In the 10th row, Daniel Suarez having a great year with a new team, and Tyler Reddick finished 7th here last fall, led in both of his Talladega starts. We're going to go to the lower ticker for the red.
And welcome to the NASCAR Cup Series Geico 500 from Talladega. We start this race from 38th on our number 6 Kohler Generators Ford Mustang, as we try to get super speed redemption after the heartbreaking way we lost the Daytona 500 to Michael Waltrip and Dale Earnhardt Incorporated. So, lap 1, we move up to 34th place, making aggressive moves on the apron. Then move up into the top 30. Making great passes. On lap 1, we move up to 28th, going by Alan Kulwicki and Christopher Bell in the 45. Then we go into 24th, going by Kyle Petty, Michael McDowell, and Kyle Larson, utilizing the middle line. Then by that middle line, we charge all the way up into the top 20 here and get right to the bottom in front of Tony Stewart, get by Kyle Busch. Great passes. Then coming to the line, we will take 19th away. And continue to move our way forwards. This is into 1 and 2. We make our way up into 18th, gaining 1 more position. Going by Ricky Bobby all the way on the top there, 4 wide. We move up into 16th, going by Todd Gilliland and Sterling Marlin. Then on lap 2, we make our way up into 14th, going by Keselowski and Chastain. Then later that lap, we charge up into 10th, going by Kaz Gralla, David Pearson, and Jimmy Johnson. On lap 3, into the corner, we make a pass for 9th as we go by Richard Petty. Move our way down the back stretch into 7th, going by Dale Jr. and Ryan Blaney. Then third down the back stretch, we move into 4th place, going by Denny Hamlin and Harrison Burton, as well as Hemrick and around the 16th, Daniel Hemrick, Derek and Big behind us, and to end the stage, Dale Earnhardt Sr. will win stage 1, as myself, Custer, and Gordon get into it. So on the restart in stage 2, we take Senior and Cole Custer 3 wide and take the lead here at Talladega. Then lap 7, Sterling Marlin takes the lead from us with help from Kyle Larson as he got to block the Earnhardts on the bottom. Next up, lap 8, we train by Kyle Larson, Sterling Marlin using a heavy side draft tactic, and then coming back down to, then we couldn't block Dale Sr., and then Dale Sr. takes the lead. Then lap 8, we take the lead back from Sr. Now with Sterling Marlin, Dale Jr. working with us, having great battles for the lead at Talladega, as we did at Daytona earlier this year. Lap 9, Kurt Busch is blowing tire in the 97, and around he goes. He will spin into the wall, into Harvick, and the caution will come out as Kurt Busch's season has just gone awry. Then lap 14, we're trying to hold off Truex on the stage, and we get into him, and we spin Truex as we win stage 2 here at Talladega as Truex spins. Then on lap 20 of the restart, we hit Johnson and Elliott, and then we lose spots as Jimmy Johnson and Chase Elliott will now go the lead here in the final stage. We'll drop down to 3rd. And there's that lap. Ricky Bobby running in 9th, blows a tire, and around goes the 26th, collects Dale Jr. And a caution will come out for Ricky Bobby, taking Jr. down with them, and all the fans do not like that one. And on lap 23, and we restart in 3rd, then we take Johnson and Elliott 3 wide for the lead, and we take the lead. Then lap 24, Custer running 5th. As we try to block Kenseth, and all around goes a 17 of Kenseth. He can't save it. He collects Custer, and into the pack they go, and they go hard. It's Johnson, Truex, everybody foul. 15-16 car foul. The huge one. Daytona Earnhardt involved. Great so on lap 29, an overtime reset. We hold off Cole Trickle, Kyle Larson, Denny Hamlin, and we will win at Talladega Super Speedway Redemption. It says Victory Lane now. Left the race, we go to Tony Stewart, the 47.487. Then we led the most laps, the 19 laps here at Talladega. Then on the move is also myself from 38th to 1st, plus 37 spots here at Talladega. And the tough break is going to go to David Pearson, start 6th, finish 33rd, minus 27 spots. Tough for him. And review the race results, where myself, your winner, Denny Hamlin, your runner-up, Cole Trickle 3rd, Brad Keselowski 4th, Kyle Larson 5th, Kyle Busch 6th, Michael Waltrip 7th, Bubba Wallace 8th, Richard Petty 9th, and Tony Stewart rounds out your top 10. Then Dale Sr., Alan Kulwicki get top 15s. Kurt Busch recovers to the top 20, as well as Joey Logano. And Carl Edwards finishes down in 22nd. Dale Jr. down in 24th. Harvick 23rd. Kyle Petty 26th. Martin Truex is 27th. Chase Elliott 28th. Then the really tough guys, a tough break. It's going to be Jeff Gordon in 32nd, David Pearson in 33rd, Sterling Marlin in 37th, Jimmy Johnson 38th, Matt Kenseth 39th, and Ricky Bobby 40th. Now reviewing the race results, we'll have a burnout. After the burnout, we'll show the standings, and then it will be the next episode at Darlington, and I will see you in that one. Looking here from Talladega after we have won the Geico 500, getting Super Speedway Redemption by holding off Denny Hamlin and Cole Trickle in their hard charge to the line. Finally earning that restrictor plate win for RFK Racing. And for ourselves, we did not let a situation like Michael Waltrip happen again. And we secure victory. And we are so ecstatic right now. And so now we can do a special part of this burnout. But after this burnout, we will show the standings for this season, and then that will be the end of the episode. Then the next one we will have racing from, of course, different tracks in the Cup and Xfinity. So we shall see how that goes. I believe we're going to head to Darlington for the Cup Series, and so that should be fun. And that'll be a T5 because this race begins our streak of T5 races. So now, first up, here's our final part of the burnout. And until I see you in the next episode at Darlington, I hope you all have a good one.